Welcome back to Turner Farms, ladies and gentlemen, and today it is April 4th here in 2023. I know I am very behind on these videos, but I just kind of get to them when I get to them, so sorry for the inconvenience, but we're getting there. Excuse me. In today's video, we got a little bit of the finishing up of high moisture corn. Basically day 2 into it's day 2. So we finished up at our place and then we moved down to Michael's. I didn't really get much video down at Michael's because it was problem after problem after problem, it seemed like. But towards the end here, there's a clip where the hammer mill got plugged up because, and this is down at Michael's, the corn was so wet. It was white cob corn. No, what was it? Was it white cob? I can't remember. There was something goofy about the variety of the corn that the field that we were in, that Michael was in. And, God, I can't remember what it was. But, anywho, the corn was like 30% moisture. But in the middle it was, where we were finishing up. But it was only like, I don't know, 6 acres or whatever, but the headlands were, mid-20s. Low to mid-20s, but in the middle, it was in the 30s plus. So the hammer mill plugged up. It turned into Play-Doh. Like I said, I didn't get much video of it. I should have got more, but I just didn't. So you can see in the video, Ben and Bryant were sitting there scooping out with their hands, and I had to go grab the skid steer and threw it in a bucket, and then kind of ran it through again, just a lot slower. So, but basically what happened there is the tractor was it was laboring really, really hard, the 260 Magnum, and it just started getting, the RPM just started going down and down and down, and Ben ran to the cab quick, because I was in the cab of the Fendt tractor that was running the gravity box, and Ben ran to it quick, and he shut the pt2 off just in the nick of time before it stalled the tractor. So that's what happened there, and that was the last footage I had of high moisture corn. So what happened, I don't think, it was not later that night, it was the next day. I can't remember what happened, if a bearing went out. Something happened with the bagger where we were down for a few days, I can't remember. I didn't film any of it, but yeah, so basically after that, stuff kind of went south. But then I got a few odd and end shore clips in here and whatnot, a little bit of a water leak in the shed. So let's get in today's video and see what kind of trouble and mess we get into. Hopefully you guys enjoy.
Good morning. What are we doing today? Well, we're combining corn, high moisture corn for our bags. So I'm gonna cheat here. Hopefully, not right now, but I'm gonna make a line on the GPS here when I get next to the combine. See if I can, and then I won't have to drive. Isn't that being lazy? Well, all I gotta do is maintain speed, but at 4 miles an hour. I'm gonna try it anyway. Make a boundary line. Or I shouldn't say a boundary line, an AB line. So we have, I don't know, over half of this field done. This is 65 acres, I believe. And I think, I say believe we have half done, but I know it's 65 acres. I got the grain cart behind me. And I'm driving the Case H250 tractor. It's like a hydro. You just sit and hold the lever. You can drive it automotive style with the pedal too, but I choose. I don't know if it's got it set up. Yeah, he does have it set up that way. You don't even have to pull the lever. If you push the foot pedal, it'll go faster. Oh, man, that's a bumpy spot in the field. Wonder who did that. It wasn't me. Sorry for that. Hey, get up there. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna try an AB line, so I'll let you know how that goes. I ain't gonna do, I could try it, I guess. I don't know. So, I am full. I didn't record that, I apologize. Oh, who the heck? I'm unloading this wagon. The other guys are not back yet, so we're gonna unload this one. Okay, get over. This should work. Okay. So we got that. We got to turn pt2 on right here. It's running. It's engaged. Of course it says it. Speed it up. This wagon don't hold as much, so. This tractor's nice, you can creep ahead really slowly and backwards. I'm not unloading too fast because it's not my. I took off already. At any rate, that's that. Got this nice little Fendt tractor hooked up to that. Alright, progress.
So we are working on, I think, the last load for us up here. I honestly haven't been keeping track how many loads we've done. Green card guy hopefully has. That's a mixture of 2 people there. So yeah. You guys can't see yet, but the tag, there's gonna be a red tag that's on one of the folds on the bag there. The fold is, oh geez, what's going on? There's a piece that's black and white there, right where the blue starts. Those are the folds, we call them. And generally you want to stop when there's about 5 folds left, so to say. But there's also a red tag that'll pop out too. Once that pops out, you don't want to put no more in, otherwise you won't be able to seal the bag off correctly. So the folds, you can see the fold or the red dot on the fold, but I don't know how many folds we have to go till we get to that red dot. So I think this will be about the last load. If not, it'll be another one more partial one or something. We'll see. Then we'll move down to Michael's after we have some lunch, maybe. So Ben's gonna walk around. He's gonna check RPM, check the tractor, make sure RPMs are still where it's supposed to be, and make sure it's cool and make sure it's straight. So yeah. So we're at the end of the bag here. There's a red dot I was talking about. It's almost lined up with the tunnel, but I got another, oh, I think it's like 7/8 of a load. I don't know, I ain't looked yet. Oh, that's only 3/4 of a load. Okay. Oh. So that's the last load going in here for us. Here we got El Padre loading corn in the Brent 540 by Unber Perth. So he's obviously running the 250 Magnum AFS Connect. He's got all of his colorful remotes up there. If you don't know I'm talking about them. Those are here, I don't know what you would call them, buttons or whatever for your remotes, your hydraulic remotes. Got the Demco cart. What is it, 650? I know that. Yeah, 650. Oh, I was really hoping there was a frickin' window in the back here. Oh well. And there's Michael in the background back there combining. So we're obviously up at his place now, which ain't too far. A mile up the road if that. So we got our high moisture corn done. So we're working on one of his bags right now. So there's only, I guess you don't need to have that many people running up here because it's a smaller field. So it takes more time to get as much corn. We'll climb up here.
You ever have one of them days you don't want to do what you're doing? That's today. So we had a water leak that ruptured in this shed, this round shed here. Earlier this week, we've been shutting the water off at night and then turn on a little bit during the day. So years ago, before 1986, this shed was not here. Yeah, it's a little messy. Someday we're gonna clean it up. So there's a water line that run under here to the other sheds. If you all watched my video before, I fixed the line up in the shed in the hill. So this one had a water leak that was bubbling all over in here, in and out of the building. So today was the day. Fix it. It's a deep hole. It's about, I don't know what that is, 4 feet at least, maybe 5, 4. There's a shovel, obviously, way down in there. Guess I'll zoom. Right down there, culprit. Got it fixed now. Apparently there was a line that went through there, from there to over here somewhere, that fed an old shed. It was cut off and capped, and until today or this week it started leaking. There's a hydrant there. I thought I'd find it there, honestly, but it wasn't. It's there. So had this short little pipe on there, which I took off. That's that. Now we're gonna let it sit for 2 days and see if it leaks anymore. Hopefully it's done. The animals can drink again. That's my fun for a Sunday. Right? Yep.